Hey, this is X Files from Ape Radio by X Files, and this message is to the common sense investor. Okay, I ain't dissing you, ego, because I respect you madly, but I want to be a part of that. So if you can hit me up, I'm gonna send my video out on Twitter, uh, on YouTube. Please hit me up. Hit me in the comments. You know, I ain't trying to ask for much, but I would like to be a part of this movement because I've been putting out videos and I'm trying to get the word out as much as I can, and any way that we can. So I am trying to do that. So if you can help me, help them, and help the ape movement, I would appreciate that. Do I need more views? Yeah, I do. I don't get many views. I would like to get at least as many views as my predecessors, the people that I look up to, at least half of it. But mainly what's on my mind, and I don't get paid for any of this. I've never got a check. I've never got anything from anyone. I'm doing this strictly because I love the stock and because I love what we have going. That's why I'm doing this. If I can get paid for it, yeah, I would love to get paid for it because right now I just got into this apartment, and you know I'm not struggling, but I'm not doing great either. But the main thing is that I would like to get these things out there, and above all, I would like to get the word out. So, Common Sense Investor, Donahue George, who else do I listen to? Lou for Wall Street. I know you probably ain't gonna fuck with me. You probably gonna tell me to fuck my mother. But if you can come down to earth with us, hit me up, man. Like, I'm willing to, congregate with our fellow apes because we're all in this shit together, and us being divided, feel for real. Hey, hit me up, man. I do music too, man. I got bomb tracks. Please hit me up, man. On some shit like that. If you don't want to do this ape stuff, but hit me up on the music stuff because I'm talented in it too, just like you. And I think together we can make some great shit happen. Okay? Scavenger. I love what you're doing, man. You always put out some DD, and you put out the DD that you can, the DD that's current, and I appreciate you in this stock, in this movement, not stock, but also in the stock, but in this movement, above all, because you went through a bunch of terrible shit this year, man, and I was there with you, and if you seen the video, I sent you a video when you was going through it, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for all my apes. I don't care. Like, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Like on Twitter, I get all kinds of people that want to disagree with me. But I always treat them fairly. I always treat them like a human being. And I always talk to them like I would talk to anybody, like if I seen them face to face. And 9 times out of 10, they come down to earth and they're like, okay, even if we go back and forth, because I had a couple people I went back and forth with, but when it comes down to the end, we agree to disagree, or we agree that we're both on the same points, but we're from two different walks of life, and I don't mind that. I love that. That's what's going to make our movement intriguing. If we are all on the same page, the same walk of life, it's going to be very boring. We're going to be like robots in an assembly line. But if we all have our different points of views, but all are marching towards the same goal, do it. I'm not going to ever say, don't be you, because I'm going to always be me, So, I don't want to make, excuse me. I don't want to make this too long, but I do want to just... Oh, Tony De Niro. I love your DD. man. And one thing I love about you is that you're very calm, very collected, and very informative and knowledgeable, you know? So when you like talk about things, you don't be like, coming from a point of emotions, you know? You coming from a point of logic. And I can get behind that. I can respect that. And everybody should be like on a point of logics because we all have emotion in the stock. We all believe in the stock. If we didn't, we wouldn't invest it. Well, I don't believe we would not have invested in the stock if we didn't believe in it, you know? And since we're all here, well, why not enjoy the company, you know? Why not all congregate, all come together? Oh, Muhammad, oh, Frankie Muhammad, excuse me. Frankie Muhammad, I watch your videos every day, man. I love you, bro. You always come with the facts, you know? And you don't care about the haters, the bots, shields, whatever you want to call them, that want to disagree with your point of view. You stand behind what you say, and I respect that, you know? Who else do I love to watch? Every morning. I get up in the morning. Oh, New York Angelo. You're from New York? I love watching your videos, man. You know? Because you dropped the DD, and it's what we need to hear. I'm trying to bring all of us together. And yeah, we have our, well, I don't have any beef with anybody, but in the YouTube ape community, we have a lot of beef between each other. But that's fine as long as you use that energy to not pump up, energy to back the stock that we all love. Because we don't want to pump it up. Well, if we pump it up, it's going to be because we believe in the stock, not be because we're manipulating the stock. You know, I want to make that 100% clear. I'm not a financial investor. Anything that I say, do not go out and buy stocks because what I said, because I'm not trying to be on the hook for that. But I will be behind you guys, and the charts at this point is bullshit to me. And I know, I'm sorry, lottery stocks, I love you, because you dropped the charts, but I just feel like at this point, man, all those charts that we see is manipulated, and it's not the real charts that we should see. Just like the price of the stock is not the real price of the stock. And today I seen what was the NBC in the, okay, I have to look at the get the station right because I don't want to quote the station wrong. But they were talking about naked shorts, us being on the threshold list, and what that means. And then after the girls talked about that, the guy came on and said, threshold list, let's talk about that first. AMC is on the threshold list, 24 days. Well, he didn't say 24 days, but he just kind of like brushed over it. And what that means is that there's a chance of naked shorting. And then he put a chart up about naked shorting. Then he said, well, there are certain people that it's not illegal for them to naked short. Citadel, other people. I want to point out Citadel because it's something going on with that. And anybody that invests in Citadel securities, Citadel, please I'm not telling you I'm not giving you advice. I'm not saying whether they're crooked or not. Well, no. They're crooked. I am going to say they're crooked. I am going to say that. But I will say this. If you invest with them, please look at your portfolio. Please look at what they're investing in, and do they actually have the shares to back up what they're invested in. Look into those three things. And if they do, well, have confidence. But if you can't see that they actually go into the market and get the shares, because what was it, like 65 billion shares sold, not bought in the market, that's something to be concerned about. If I was invested in that stock, I would be hella concerned about that. And this is not an investment advice, but this is just logics. If I was invested in a stock like that, I would want to know what WTF is going on with this stock, because I'm tired of getting screwed over, you know? I know my stock is the winning stock, and we have been winning. We always have been having more buys than sells, and we've always been having more volume. But the reason why we're not getting the money or the profit that we should be getting is because people like Citadel, and I'm pointing out Citadel exactly because they put most of our buying action into the dark pool, which takes away from our discovery. So, yeah, they have an exempt, but that's still illegal. What they're doing, if not illegal, is definitely frowned upon. And if you guys can't see that and y'all invested in Citadel, well, when that tower collapsed, I have no pity for any of you guys, because we have been getting raped. I mean, financially raped. Okay, let me say that we have not been raped, but financially raped from these market makers. That's also the they're the market makers. They're also the I am not versed in this, so I do need to do a little bit more homework. But they're not only the person that buys the stocks, but they're also the market makers that make sure that the liquidity is there. So even if our liquidity, even if, say for instance, we only have 50 shares. Let's just take something simple. 50 shares that we created in the market, okay? Our company created 50 shares. That's all we have. And we're giving it to the people that want to buy it. They bought them all out. So, now, Citadel gets an order saying, we want to buy some D shares. There's only 50 of them, but we still want to buy some. So Citadel said, okay, how many do you guys want? And they say 1,000 shares. And Citadel say, sure. Even though there's only 50 shares that was originally created. They create the shares because they have that market making exempt, which is bullshit and is totally raping the market. Gary Gensler, SEC, changed the rules. It's raping the market. And yeah, I'm poor and it won't make no difference for me. When you start fucking with people that actually have money, they're not going to put up with the same shit that I put up with. And the only reason why I put up with it is because I don't have the money to face you in court. But the next person will. And I guarantee you, it's getting to that point right now where even the rich people are like, okay, I'm not going to be having millions of shares in the stock and it be manipulated every single day without any caution. No. So, my message is to Gary Gensler. What are you going to do? Besides bringing up all these policies that makes no sense to the average person, or bringing out commercials with a pie in the retailer's face, the people that's lifting these stocks that you guys are ripping us off every day from, when is it going to end? And if I can't get it done, I don't have the money to, but somebody else will. I guarantee you. We keep putting videos out like this, people are going to hear, and people with money are not going to have the same bullshit that you're accustomed to. I guarantee that. All right, this has been a extended video, but I hope you guys see this for worth, and I hope you guys listen to this, and I'm out. X-Files, a radio by X-Files. If you're still here, thank you. I love you. Please hit the subscribe button, and please get me to at least 1,000 views. I ain't talking about 1 million or 10,000. I'm just trying to at least get 1,000 views right now. Thank you.